Dear students, we'll study an introduction to game theory. It's a 7th semester subjects which is of 4 credit, which is an elective in G group. The contents are: what is game theory, theory of rational choice, interacting decision makers, strategic games, some examples of strategic games like Prisoner's Dilemma game, Back or Stravinsky game, Matching Pennies game, Nash equilibrium, examples of Nash equilibrium, best response functions, dominated actions, Carnot's model of oligopoly, electoral competition. What is game? Game is a competitive activity in which multiple agents contest or compete to maximize their profit according to a set of rules. Note, every game has agents or players, strategies or actions, aim, and rules. Aim will be either maximizing or minimizing. Some real-life examples of the games are market, politics, wireless communication, auctions. In market game, the firms will be agents, strategy will be setting prices or adjusting the quantity, aim will be maximizing the profit, rules will be anti-collision or quantity. Likewise, politics game, agents will be political parties, strategies will be campaigning strategies, and aim will be winning or getting fame or power. Rules will be spending limit or campaigning laws. What does a game theory deal with? Game theory helps to understand the situations where decision makers interact. In real life situations, people interact with each other. Your decision will affect what I shall get out of it. More specifically, game theory deals with the situations of strategic choice where the decision taken by players affect not only on their own well-being but that of the others. That is, it studies strategic interaction. In game theory, we try to figure out how this interaction takes place and what are the outcomes that can be generated. In strategic interaction, the payoff is determined by the action of individual together with the actions of competitors. One example of the strategic game will be a Prisoner's Dilemma game. Here, there are two petty thieves, player 1 and player 2, caught on a theft, but there is no eyewitness. So the interrogators will devise a plan like this. Both of them will be put into separate cells and will be interrogated, and the actions available to them will be confess or deny, that is nothing but do not confess. If both the thieves do not confess, it means there is no witness for their theft, so there will be prison sentence for 1 year. But if both of them confess that they have done a crime, then they will be put into the jail for 3 years. If one confesses and the other do not confess, then the one who confesses will be free and the other will be kept in jail for 5 years. So the game table or payoff matrix of the Prisoner's Dilemma game will be: when both of them confess, both of them will get a prison sentence for 3 years. Since the game is the minimization game, so the payoff will be -3 -3. So when player 1 confesses and player 2 do not confess, then player 1 will be let off and player 2 will be imprisoned for 5 years. If player 1 do not confess and player 2 confesses, then player 1 will be imprisoned for 5 years and player 2 will be freed. Therefore, the payoff will be -5 and 0. When both of them deny, then they will be sentenced for 1 year, which is giving a payoff of -1 -1 for both the players. The strategic game components are the players, actions, and preferences of each players. For the Prisoner's Dilemma game, the players are player 1 and player 2. The actions will be confess and do not confess, and the preferences of the player 1 will be he confesses and the other player do not confess, over both of them do not confessing, over both of them confessing, and the least preferred will be he do not confess and the other confesses. The preferences of the player 2 will be player 1 do not confess and the player 2 confess, over both of them not confessing, over both of them confessing, over player 1 confessing and player 2 do not confessing. Here U1 is the payoff of the player 1 and U2 is the payoff of the player 2. In strategic games, the actions are taken simultaneously. They are also called simultaneous move games. In strategic games, the payoff function is ordinal. Now, based on the preferences of the players, payoff table of the prisoner's dilemma game will be written like this. So, the highest preferred action profile for the player 1 will be CNC over NCNC over CC over NCC. Similarly, for player 2, the highest preferred action profile will be NCC over NCNC over CC over CNC. The basic idea of your game theory relies on the theory of rational choice. The rational choice theory states that in any situation, every decision maker has a set of actions available to him, and this decision maker will take that action which is best for him according to his preferences. Therefore, there are two components to this RCT: set of actions and the preferences. Preferences are summarized through payoff function or utility function. Example, suppose player 1 has two actions A and B, then player 1 selects action A if payoff from playing A gives him more payoff than playing B. But in strategic game, as the payoff of each player depends not only on his action but also on the other player action. Suppose there are two players P1 and P2 and the actions of each player are A and B. Then each player's payoff depends on the action of both the players. Player 1 prefers the action set AB where player 1 plays A and player 2 plays B over the action set AA where both of them play A if and only if the payoff to player 1 over playing AB is greater than payoff to player 1 where both of them play A. And player 1 is indifferent between the action set AB and action set AA if and only if payoff from AB is equal to payoff from AA to player 1. Real life examples of prisoner's dilemma. The first one is a duopoly game. Here the players are two producers or sellers. The actions are setting the price to high or low. The preferences of the player 1 will be he sets the price to low and the other sets the price to high so that he get all the customer and get a high profit of 1200. And the next preferred action profile will be both of them setting the price to high where they get equal customers and get high profit of 1000 over both of them setting the price to low where the customers will be divided among the two companies and will get a low payoff of 500 and the least preferred will be he set the price too high and the other company set the price too low where he will get a loss of 200 and the other company will get a high profit of 1200. The preferences of the player 2 will be player 1 setting price too high and player 2 setting low price where all the customers will move to the company 2 and he gets a profit of 1200 over both the companies setting price too high over both the companies setting price too low over company 1 setting price too low and company 2 setting price too high. Here the action C of your prisoner's dilemma game is equivalent to PL and NC is equivalent to PH.